Hey everyone, this is Neil Shank. I just wanted to share a quick update, which is that The Well has another new baby community group that was just launched this past week. Um, my wife and I are part of this group, and it's based in Rockville, Maryland. And I wanted to share this update just to ask for prayer and to express our enthusiasm for it. On paper, it's certainly like sort of a bizarre time to be starting a community, and maybe from some perspective, it might seem like maybe not even a good idea, but we really believe that God's commands in His Word in regards to being disciple makers and loving one another are true today, just like they were before this pandemic, and will continue to be true after this pandemic. So, yeah, we don't have all the logistics necessarily figured out yet, but we know God's going to give us ways to love one another and love our neighbors in this time, and we want to just be faithful to show up and do that here in Rockville. I am personally excited about it, just thinking about the fact that my wife and I are the only native Montgomery Countyans in the group, and the other three couples that we're starting this with are all from other parts of the country, and that's cool to me because it means that God did like 10,000 different things to lead us together to this place at this time in this church, and therefore He must certainly have something good in store for us, which gives me a lot of faith. And what I specifically would like to ask for prayer for is two things. It says in John, Jesus said of His disciples that by this all men you will know that you are my disciples, by the way you love one another. And I would want that to be true of this group, that people would see us and say, wow, those people really have their backs, have each other's backs. Through thick and thin, they show up for one another, and they love one another and do that really well, and in a way that exceeds any expectation that exists outside of a church community. And then the second thing would just be that we'd be fishers of men together, as Jesus has called us to be, that we would realize that part of our call to be disciples is to be disciple makers, and to be out there in our communities, in our neighbors, in our workforces, looking for souls which Jesus has called, and in which to whom we can testify and be faithful witnesses. So we appreciate prayer for that. Again, we're based in Rockville. If you're based in Rockville, we'd certainly love to hear from you. And we appreciate your prayers.